Welcome to Daydream Manor Flower Farm. If you're new here, I'm Dawn. I'm the owner. I am in my 4th year of flower farming. I had to go figure that up, y'all. I live in Zone 8B in South Louisiana, and I'm over 50. All right, so farming over 50 has its joys. It also brings with it a whole nother level of how crappy it is sometimes just to feel your age. I always say in my mind and in my heart, I don't feel like I'm 55, but yeah, I am. So 2 things. One, oh wait, first, y'all, can you see my shirt? Read this. Don't look under the frost cloth. Y'all, this was sent to me by Patty, who I met through this channel, and her and I go back and forth. We talk a lot about the weather because she is in North Dakota and I am in South Louisiana. Bam, polar opposites. But she sent me this after watching that last video. I opened it, y'all. I was rolling because, and then the timing was perfect because 2 days later, somebody had emailed me and said, oh God, I looked under the frost cloth. And I'm like, I said, don't look under the frost cloth. And so this has just been, like, this is my new favorite shirt. So I'm wearing it again today. I think this is like the 5th time I've worn it. So Patty, thank you for that. Anyway, I know, squirrel, right? So I'm so excited for this grow season. Anyway, as you saw, well, let me show you what happened. Mr. Daydream got bed number 3 finished. Yay. So this is the bed that the tulips and the daffodils are going in, and the glads. So I'm going to try really quickly before it gets dark. It should be dark in probably about 45 minutes to get the daffodils in and the glads in. And then tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, we're supposed to have rain in the morning. That's the other reason why I want to get some of these, as many as I can, in tonight so they can get watered in tomorrow, because I do add a little bit of blood meal in my soil for them, so I need to get those done. If you've never planted daffodils before, 2 things. First thing, if your bulb is, say, 2 inches, double it. Plant it 4 inches deep. So most people do like +2. I just double it and move on. So most of my bulbs are all about the same size. So they're going to go about 4 inches deep, and then I space my glads about 6 inches apart. So I think this year I'm just going to go down and do the rows, just like it would have the black cloth on it, except we're not going to do cloth on it. And we're going to see how it goes. All right, these are, whew, yeah, it's time they get in. Look how big they are. So, slip my gloves on. All right, this is the other thing I want to talk about, that my knife I love because it also has inches on it, so it's easy for me to, I don't have to bring anything else out here. So I'm just going to start, and I'm going to measure 6 inches, and I'm going to start with a space, and then I will use the handy dandy bulber, and I need to move the camera so y'all can see that. So right now I'm just going to space out the first rows, and then I can get, and then I'll move that down. This is why it's so hard. Oh God, I took everything I had. Okay, so this is all I'm doing, is I'm taking this, I'm going 6 inches, the 6 inch mark there, making a spot. Then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to really dig it in, because I need to make it wide enough for it to get in. I did add some blood meal into the hole. So then I'm going to take it, and this is the bulb. So this is the root side, This is the pointy side up. Put her in. And then I'm just going to cover her up. Just like that. Okay, so you see that Mr. Daydream got my other bed and had to get in. Okay, I also planted the rest of the bed with glads and I think maybe some tulips. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't have them labeled. They look like tulip bulbs, so I put them in. I still have the refrigerator that still has tulip bulbs in it, so we'll see. But y'all, just bent over for so long, my neck and in between my shoulder blades hurt. They just hurt. And last night, my best friend made me a warmer. I don't even know what you call them. I'm sure it has a word for it, but it's a long tubular material that is like a bag that is stuffed with rice and lavender, and you put it in your microwave with a cup of water and it warms it up and it works like a heating pad. I called her this morning and was just so grateful because I heated that up, I threw it on me, and I just slept with it. I just fell sound asleep with it. And I'm like, God, dog. So, and then I noticed this morning, y'all, from being in that position, the back of my legs is sore. And I mean, I walk every day, but, you know, just in different positions. So I can't imagine that 30 years ago I felt all these aches and pains like that. But anyway, so I'm just saying that because I'm just sharing at this point. Probably oversharing. But if you've been here for any amount of time, you know it's kind of what I do. So, anyway, so we do have 3 beds completely finished. I am excited over that. I'm going to take you out there and let you see the ranunculus that was under the frost cloth and what it looks like. And then hopefully Mr. Daydream is going to finish up another bed, 1 or 2 beds. I think it's his goal to get done in the next couple of days because I've got to get some of these seedlings. These are not ready to go out yet, but oh, and I want to show y'all that. I do have some more on the back porch that I'm hardening off. It's my snaps, and they need to get out. I did lose some more things from that cold weather. I did lose some of the yarrow, another tray of snaps. They just did not come back. So thankfully I had already started the others. But look, I want to show you this. And I'm trying not to jinx. Yeah, I'm trying not to jinx it. And no, it's not straw flowers. This is eucalyptus. You see that? So they need to be watered. I haven't watered today. I am going to pot those up probably next weekend. I'm going to let them sit for another week like that. I'm going to fertilize them tonight. But I'm excited over that because I have been dying to try to plant eucalyptus. But I want a bed for that. Mr. Daydream doesn't know that. Because he may have to build another bed. We're just not going to talk about it out loud. So I'm going to see how that goes. But I would love to have these perennialized. So we'll see. That's a goal. But I'm so excited because I actually have 2 of these trays. So with, what is that? That's like 200. And I planted that many because y'all know how stuff dies quickly. Oh, the other thing that I'm going to work on today, what I really brought y'all out here to talk about, is I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about vegetables. Because for us, in Zone 8B, it is time for us to start our seedlings for our spring plants. So, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to do. And we'll see what happens. You know, everything's an adventure over here. First off, all right. So, you know, let me take these out of here. So one of my favorite, no, this is not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I pay for everything myself. So one of my favorite places to get vegetable seeds is at Haas. I've had such amazing germination. And I've grown some things in containers from them. And it is just, it's a really good seed. So I am happy about that. But I also wanted to they don't have some of the varieties that do well in our area. Meaning, if you, so I think I've shared this before. So one of our flagship universities here has put out a publication since like 1980, and it is like the planting guide with all of the vegetables if you do a spring garden or a fall garden. And I think everybody who gardens in Louisiana, oops, sorry, hold, okay, everybody who gardens in Louisiana probably has downloaded this and probably has it somewhere. So I have like 500 copies of it, because I do kind of use it as my guide, as my Bible. They also have a page on there that says which varieties have been truly tested and have done well in our area. So I can't always get those like at Haas or at other seed places, but my local nursery has their own line, and I did go by there and I picked up some. So for instance, this is, I'm going to do some cabbage, and this is Blue's Napa cabbage. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to try the Stonehead from Haas as well. So I've got cabbage. I'm going to do broccoli. I did have success with broccoli last season through Haas, but I got the Everest broccoli through, it's called Johnny Naylor's seed, and it's from our, we have a local nursery called Clegg's here. So I'm going to do beets again. I don't know what happened to them last year. I feel like they had stayed in the ground for so long and just nothing. And that was those were by another seed company. I don't want to talk about them because not a fan of their seeds, and you can go get them at any box store. And I think what usually happens is those box stores put those seeds out at the wrong times. And they are in areas where there's a lot of moisture, there's a lot of humidity, there's a lot of elements in the environment that just doesn't do well for the seed. The seed's not in a good place. And you'll notice that in any big box store you'll go in. Most of them are out in their garden their garden area. So I just try to shy away from there. I'd rather buy from somewhere else. Now, my local nursery keeps theirs inside and up against a wall. I also notice there's not a whole lot of light that is on those. So I thought that was interesting. Anyway, I got early wonder beets. Mr. Daydream likes them. And look, somebody asked me, why do you call him Mr. Daydream? He does not like being on camera. He doesn't even like social media. He is just one of those people. He doesn't like it. He just walks past me, and if he sees me with the camera up, he just looks, and like I have to give him the cue that no, I'm not recording, or I'm recording. If he gets in a frame of a picture, he's like, what are you doing with that? I don't know. It's just who he is what he does. So I just don't use his name. I try not to put him on here, y'all, but I will tell you, he is a true blessing to me in this farm. So that is why I call him Mr. Daydream. I know, I digressed. The other thing, lettuce. Okay. Y'all, I don't even like lettuce. I have never liked lettuce. What I realize is that I don't like that cheap lettuce. That stuff that is like 79 cents a head. I don't even know how much lettuce is in the store anymore. So I decided, I don't know, too. I think, y'all, okay, somebody has to let me know. It was like a few years ago, my taste buds have changed. And I don't know if that's just me getting older or whatever. It is probably me getting older. And I like things that I didn't like before. And I don't know. It's just a weird situation. So I decided I wanted to try this different kind of lettuce. So I'm going to tell y'all what I love. This is the Butter Crunch lettuce. I liked it so much that I actually, I had gotten it from Haas Seeds, Butter Crunch. I liked it so much that when I grew last year, with my flower subscriptions, I actually would cut a paper bag of it and offer it to my subscribers for $2. And so they would get a fresh bag of lettuce for like $2. Y'all, they loved it. So another source of income, right? Just another little add-on. And I didn't do anything special. I just sent an email and just said, hey, we have this. If you're interested, just let me know. And several folks took me up on it. And then the other thing that I'm starting right now is I'm going to try to start celery. So celery does not do well in South Louisiana. The only reason I'm starting it, because I bought the seed before I found out that it doesn't do well here. But I'm going to try it, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to finish with the seed, and I'll be done. Oh, and then the last thing that I got to get started now is peppers. So peppers takes, you need those, you've got to start those about 8 to 10 weeks before they go in the ground. So if I back up, I can get them in the ground as early as mid-February, end of February, but you can plant them all the way up until like May or June. So I'm going to get these started now. That'll put me probably around March to get them in the ground, but I'm going to do, and that's all my peppers. That's like summer sweet bells, giant bell peppers, the giants. Mr. Daydream loves his jalapeno peppers. He actually will can those and put those up. So I'm going to start him some of those. I got these free. Wasabi. I just planted it for fun. And the other thing he loves is banana peppers. So those are going to go in the ground. So I mean, you might as well share it all right now, right? I love a jalapeno pepper. It doesn't love me. So I found, where are they? They're called napinos, and they are a jalapeno without, I'm going to panic, without the heat. And so this is what they are. I ended up, and I don't even know if I really need to plant any. I might just, because I do like, I actually cut them up and put them in a jar with vinegar, water, and I use those in cooking. I use them on pizza. So yeah, I might plant some more. But these are amazing, and there's no heat to them. There's nothing that like hurts makes me feel yuck after eating them. So yeah, so all of those have to be started. I've got some mini bell pepper. Oh, pimento. You know, we need some pimento cheese around this place. I don't have it here because I have yet to find a really good recipe, but it is really popular. So I thought, well, let me grow a few bell peppers. So those are what I'm going to get started today in the stem shed. And then I'll move on to tomatoes will be my next plant starter in a couple of weeks. So that's kind of where we are. I'm going to take you out real quick. Let's go walk out. I'm going to grab my phone and let's go walk out, and I'll show you the beds. Right. Even though it's gorgeous out here, it is still just soaking wet. The ground is still real wet. Yeah, like finishing planting all of those bulbs in basically mud. So I had to mix in some dry soil. So it was a hot mess. But they're in. But I can't wait to show y'all the ranunculus. Can y'all hear me walking? It is sloppy, messy. Okay. Oh, Lord, I look like a hot mess. Y'all, I said I was going to try to look better when I got on here, but, I mean, I'm not doing my hair and all of that to come get dirty and sweaty. Y'all, look. And you were with me just a couple of short weeks ago where I pulled off the drop cloth and there was nothing. Not drop cloth, Lord. See, I've been painting too. So, there was nothing, the frost cloth and nothing. Look at these. Y'all. Look at that. This is a whole bed of ranunculus. So these are trying. They're trying. I see green. I was about to bust into song and realize I can't sing and I don't want to do that to y'all. So, they're coming along. Look, right there. So, hopefully in another week or so, this bed will be flush. Just wanted to kind of give y'all that update. So, still have some things to do. It's just been kind of crazy. You know, I think it helped being off for the end of the year. was able to get some other things done, especially in the house like I needed to get. I have my home office that's part of my craft room, so I needed to get that done. And then because of the other business that I have running with my concrete stuff, I've been shipping stuff out, and it's just, everything is just everywhere. So I had to get some processes into place, but we're making headway. So hopefully Mr. Daydream's doing a couple of things in the kitchen right now. I know, right? Marry a man that can do it all. So he is getting some things he needed to take care of done before he comes outside to work today. So yeah, that's where we are.